Science is simply the word we use to describe a method of organizing our curiosity. Science is like magic. Hello and welcome to Rabbi Rashi Foundation. Today we have with us Mrs. Neha Megan, who is the founder of the Spark Club, has a master's in engineering from BITS Pilani. Welcome, Neha.
Hi Rashi, how are you doing?
Very well. We are so glad you're on the show today.
No, thank you for the opportunity to be here, and it's a great initiative. We are really happy to be a part of it.
Thank you so much. So Neha, tell us something more about yourself and the STEM concept.
Yes. So as you described and gave my introduction, I've done my graduation in computer science from BITS Pilani. I've been in computer science and have an experience of 8+ years in software development and software architecture. But somewhere from day one, I always wanted to be a teacher. I always wanted to get into teaching. I have like the best time of my day would be if I would get time to spend just a little bit with children. So that's when a year back I started off taking these workshops for children. So it was more of after work, after school for children, a very not to say post school tuition based, but a lot about weekend activities where we wanted to inculcate in children, like you said, curiosity. We want to ask, we want to make sure that they don't just learn from the textbooks that they've been given from school, and they just have been told, like we all went through that same process of the same education. So we wanted them to make sure that their core stems, like STEM as it stands for, is science, technology, engineering, and math. So these four are nothing but our pillars right now for anything that's got to do everything around us. The whole digital world, the whole uh, like the companies around us. These are the four pillars that basically builds our empowerment. So we want children to not just learn them through textual and been told them, okay, this is how things are, and you need to by heart them, you need to know them till you actually go out in the world. If we go back 1,000 years, for that time, survival, hunting was something physically, the physical barriers that we had was something which would define a person and what they would do in life. But right now, since the industrial revolution happened, the digitalization of everything around us, these four concepts are so important that we feel that they should be built from the day the a child starts learning. So it's inbuilt, then forced on them. So that's how we started with just workshops and just giving them an exposure of, okay, you come here, we give you an environment, we give you all the equipments for you to experiment with activities, so that we just push them in one direction and they start asking the right questions. It start building up their logical thinking, which they can apply, be it anywhere, their personal life, their professional life, their work life, anything that has to do with logical thinking. So it basically started off like that, and it's been growing since then.
Well, that's wonderful, Neha. So you being the founder of the Spark Club, tell us about your outreach.
So now we started off a year back. We've had more than 50 workshops in Bangalore, in Bombay, and we've been doing online workshops. We have a few branches. We had a few online workshops with the Delhi students. We've reached almost 250 plus students in 1 year time. As I was saying, that we started off just with the approach of me being a part-time co-founder over here. We made sure that the aim of Spark Club always remained that we're not forcing you to study, we're not forcing you to learn something, we're giving you something like an activity or a craft based experiment which would intrigue your mind. which would make you excited. But slowly, steadily, somewhere from behind, we are pushing in 20% of education to you guys. So we don't want children to think of they're coming here to learn. We want them to come with an outside, oh my God, I'm going to have fun today. And then, okay, no, we're going to teach you something too. So that's how we also, collaborated with creative workspaces in Bangalore. So we collaborate with them, we take their workspace, we conduct our workshops there. Then we've also collaborated with a few schools in Bangalore. One of them, the Free Thinking School, they match with our aim almost, right? They also incorporate in their academics, which is not very textual, but they do a lot of practical based learning around it. So they've been like our good collaborators in Bangalore, and that's what has been 1 year for us.
That sounds very exciting, Neha. So Neha, tell us about the specific different products that you are doing it in the Spark Club.
So I would start off by saying that we've made sure that our games align with the aim that Spark Club has, to mainly have fun and learn through experiences, learn through practical knowledge. So we've come up with 2 games right now. One is Sunshine. So this is for an age group 7 and above. As you can see, it's called Sunshine, and we make sure that children learn about, solar eclipse, night, then what are black holes, and they all learn all these concepts just through a game. So we want them to have fun, where they are fighting against each other, the players, but they're using the concepts that they learned in actually the game. So that we make sure that once they've played it and they've already mastered it, they're not going to forget the concepts. So this is one of the games that is for 7+, and this is the board for that. All the graphics that you see here and everything is done in-house. It's all completely made in India. And so they're going to use the board, and these are the cards that they're going to use. So there is a while where you can use it to finish your sunlight. Then there's the yellow card. So the aim is to start with collecting as much sunlight as possible. Now, sunlight is nothing but, as we all know, made up of 7 colors. So we've incorporated rainbow, where you can, use it as a trump card to finish your sunlight and gain the set. So the players play against each other. They use solar eclipse when they want to destroy the whole board, because we all know that sunlight is not possible when you have solar eclipse. So that's all. So you can, they can work around the action cards and win. But they also learn about black holes. Now, what does black holes do? They pull energy. So they can use that to take somebody else's cards. So it just made in a fun way so that they remember these concepts as much as possible. The other thing in these COVID times that we've come up with is germs and leaves. So this is for an age group 4 and above. We make sure that we all know at these times how much hygiene is very important. We want children to know at what instances that they need to go and take care of their hand hygiene. When should they wash their hands? How many times? What is the actual, now we all know that the way of washing our hands have changed. We need to follow 4 steps. We need to make sure that we're washing for 20 seconds. So all these concepts of hand hygiene have been incorporated in the game. So we also give them a nice poster, which they can self-personalize with their name and age. And we tell them 5 basic steps that they need to follow while washing their hands. Now, this will also encourage them to wash it properly, but along with it, they also can play a fun game with it. So it's basically a fun snakes and ladder kind of a version, where they start with dirty hands and they need to play and reach clean hands. So they play against each other. When they reach a germ area, then the germ tells you, oh my God, you just met somebody, and you shake their hands. So now you need to go back 2 steps. So at every instance that they come on a germ or they come on a hand hygiene tool, we tell them the importance of why they need to use it and why was the virus on your hands so bad that you need to wash your hands at these instances. So we make sure that they have fun, but also they remember, oh my God, I went back 2 steps and I lost the game. So these are the times that they remember that they need to wash their hands. So we've come up with these two fun science board games right now, 7 and above and 4 and above.
That's wonderful and looks very exciting. My son is 20 plus, so difficult for me to buy them, but definitely I would try my hands at them, Neha. So Neha, this means that COVID has been a blessing for you as a disguise, as an entrepreneur.
As an entrepreneur, I would like to say, Rashi, that we when so I would like to give you a small brief on how the history behind Spark Club was. As I told you, we started as post work. When we got like a good overwhelming response, I think by the end of Feb this year, I quit my job and got into it completely. And we had like a whole summer camp packed plan for the summer vacations, which was in Bangalore and in Bombay for a week. But in 2 weeks, the lockdown was announced. So it was, as an entrepreneur, I felt very, very sad that time because my collaborations were done, the payments were done, we already got registrations, we had to pay back the parents. It was a tough 1 2 weeks, but the best thing I have learned what Spark Club and COVID has taught me in my business is to be agile, is to pivot as quickly as you can. So I think that's how in this time we pivoted into a product line. We started, I took myself a course of MIT for game designing. I did it I did the course, finished it in like a month, started designing games. So the thing, it was COVID lockdown was bad that happened, but what I learned for the business, for the entrepreneur that I am, that to be on your toes, be agile, be as quick to go to the market. As soon as you can experiment, see what your audience like, and just go to the market as quickly as possible. So I think COVID has taught us to be agile and pivot and try and experiment as much we can. Likewise, I tell my children to experiment. So that's what even COVID has taught us. So it's a blessing in disguise for us, though it wasn't in the beginning. But yeah, now that we look at our games, we're really happy. And we're also coming up with new games. We have two which are in progress in manufacturing right now. They should be out in a month or two.
So that's wonderful. People big who are already doing big businesses, they have been so disturbed about the whole pandemic issue. And I'm sure once they hear these words from you as a young entrepreneur, they will be really encouraged. And I'm getting so happy to hear all this from you, Neha. This is superb. This is superb. So how do you plan to expand more your venture?
Yes. So we're planning to expand in the product line. We would always want to keep the heart of Spark Club, that is workshops on. That is what my passion line would Spark Club would always be on, be it physical, be it online. Have to be with children, get to learn from them. And secondly would be the product line. So we, as I told you, we have two right now. We have two in manufacturing. We also are planning to come up with activity kits. Now they are going to be a very DIY, do it yourself with instruction based activities. The kids just need to follow. But they also, again, the main aim of Spark Club will always be the same. We will teach you the basics of science in a fun way. So even those activities are of the aim that they'll be learning science, very core basic concepts. And also the age group is going to be the same. For the product line, it's going to be 4 and above. For the workshops, we do 6 and above, 6 to 11 years of age. So I see for the next 1 year would be expanding my product line when it comes to games, when it comes to activity kits.
That's wonderful, and all the best for that to you.
Thank you so much.
So, Neha, tell me how important it is for kids to start early.
So like I said, as if you see my age group, it is 6 and above. It's when they actually start their first standard, when they're entering the education system before their after their Montessori. So, as if your activities are based such that we don't want them to learn the advanced. We want them to go as per their academics. We want them to experiment what they have studied with us. So as they are learning on and on every year by year in their schools, we are mapping their science textbook to our actual experimental activities. So we recommend 6 and above. By then, the fine motor skills are developed. Now we want that to be important because it's our education. The way we are teaching is a very hands-on education. We know and we've learned through experience that if a child watches something, he or she might remember for it a day or two. If a child does the same thing on his own, he remembers it for a longer time because of the excitement, because of the curiosity, because of the magical quotient that is attached to the activity. So we want 6 and above because that's when environmental studies and science is introduced to them, and also because their fine motor skills are developed. We want them to do as much on their own as possible. So that's why we recommend 6 and above. 5 and above is something we have basic activities for, but recommending is 6 and above.
So how can people buy these board games? They can buy
Yes.
online?
Yes, so we have them up on our website. And they can also email me on contact@thesparkclub.in. They can also call me up on my personal number, or they can just come on our website, see our DIY activities, see what we're doing in our workshop, go to our products and purchase them.
Oh, that's wonderful. So this has been a very insightful session, and we request all young parents and invite educational institutes to get in touch with Neha to buy the STEM-based board games. And Neha, thank you so much for coming over. This has been
pleasure.
This has been just excellent. And please write to us to get in touch with Neha at chair@rabrashi.in, and her number will be mentioned on this post. Thank you so much and all the best for your venture.
Thank you so much, Rashi. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.